Hey guys, welcome back. This week you get another strength session with me. So, hope you had fun last week. If you did last week's class, we're going to do the same skills, but a different volume. So, if you were playing around with the loads last week, not really sure which weights to use, this is another opportunity to experiment and find the correct intensity. So we're going to start with kettlebell RDLs, superset that with presses, then we'll do some squats, superset that with pulls, okay? So our RDLs, we only have 7, militaries, we only have 9, squats, we have 15, and pulls, we have 9. So nothing too crazy, but if the intensity is there, it's still gonna feel pretty tough. So remember, Romanian deadlift just means that your knees are not really bending as much. Your torso is coming forward. So I'm going to go air bells. First we'll pick them up. Then I'm going to sit my butt back, bring the weights in front of me, just till you feel that stretch. You don't even have to touch the floor. Drive back up. So we're going to go instead of 2, 2, 3, but we will superset that. We have 1 extra set of presses, so that's okay. So first I'm going to inhale. Set them down. This mic is kind of getting in the way, but it's okay. Presses, I'm going to go double kettlebell again. Strict press. We're aiming for strict press today, not a push press, not a jerk. So you can either go doubles or single. First set's just 1. So this should be a heavy zone. Both of these are heavy zones, something that you could do for 1 hard set of 5. But we're breaking it into smaller sets. All right, take a little rest. And we're gonna go set of 2 and 2. Write down my loads here. Okay. You guys should have already been warmed up, so make sure you do that. Always take 10 minutes to bring that heart rate up, especially as it's getting colder out. It's pretty chilly in the garage. You don't want to be like everything frozen and then try to move heavy weights. We're going to do another set of 2. Shake it out. We'll go 2 presses. Remember, for the military press, you want to crush the handle. With the ballistics, the jerk, the push press, your hands can be a little looser because typically you're doing them quicker. You're also using your legs, so you don't need to be crushing the handle, but this specific press we want to crush, okay? Our next set's going to be 3 RDLs, 3 presses, and then we'll have 1 extra set of 3 presses after that. All right, my feet are pretty narrow for this as well. Getting spammed all day long today. It's very frustrating. All right, shake it out. We'll go 3 presses. Take a rest. I'm going to clear these out. Okay. I'll do 1 more set of 3 presses. Okay. My hands are cold. Hands are chilly. Go away. Oops. Oh God. Don't need to zoom in on my face. All right, if you feel ready, 3 more presses. Ta-da! All right, next we're going to do squats. Last week I did a heavy goblet. This week I'm going to do 2 kettlebells, but same total weight. So you can kind of compare how that feels. Okay. So we have 15 squats broken into 5 sets. We're going to go 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Our pulls, so you can either do bent over row, split stance, row. If you have rings, you can row. If you have a bar, you can do chin-ups, you can do pull-ups, whatever you like. So I'm going to be doing pull-ups. We have 9. I'll do sets of 2, 3, 4. So first we're going to go a set of 2 squats, set of 2 pulls. Hands are cold. Shake it out. Also, if you have a box, you can set up your hand on the box and be in a plank and do a row that way. You could do it on the kettlebell, but it's pretty dangerous if you don't have a really big bell. So like minimum 32 kilo, 70-pound bell. You could put your hand on the bell and then row, okay? These bells are smaller than that, so I wouldn't recommend doing it with smaller bells because if you shift and the weight goes, your wrist will probably snap, so we don't want that to happen. So ideally you have a box if you're going to try a plank row, or a massive bell that you can't tip over. All right. Go 2 pulls. All right, we're going to wait about a minute or so. If you're doing rows, 2 on each arm. Okay. Hands are cold. There's like a fine line when it gets cooler out. If you're training in a garage or something that gets cold, where you still want to have some chalk because you don't want your hands slipping on the bells, but your hands are already dry because it's cold. So it takes some trial and error to figure out. In the winter, do you just chalk your bells or do you put a little on your hands? Everyone's a little bit different. So definitely depending on the season, the chalk demand is greater or fewer. All right, we're gonna go a set of 3. Hup. 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 Literally. Whoever scam likely calling me, please stop. It's been constant for the last few hours. So frustrating. Take a breath. We're gonna go 3 pulls. Ta-da! Take a minute or so. Good part about supersetting with this style is you're at least getting a few minutes rest between each time you go back to that skill. So if we did our pull-up and we only rest a minute or so, it's still been 2 or 3 minutes since we did the squat, so it should be okay for the squat. If you want to take longer, you can. Push pause. This is a big set of 5. Hup. 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 Hopefully that was 5. You guys know me and my counting. Take a minute or so. Our last set of pulls is 4. Okay. Get set. Lots of banging. All right, we got our pulls done. Now we just have a set of 2 and a set of 3 for our squats. Wait till at least 18 minutes or so. Low volume, make the quality high. Don't just rush through your reps. Find a weight that is really hard for those reps. Take your time, go slow. Make it good, make it count. You don't just want to have 15 shitty squats. We want 15 best squats you've ever done. Get set up. Hup. Hup. We're going to wait till at least 20 minutes. Still spamming me over and over. So we'll go for our last set of squats, 3 reps. So if you warmed up for about 10 minutes before turning this video on, we are approaching 20 minutes of the video. So you can still get an awesome strength session in about 30 minutes. We'll start to get set up. Hup. 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 Ta-da! Did it, guys. Awesome job. Whew, walk it out. Still gets the heart rate up. Okay, Hopefully you're feeling good, short and sweet, still effective. I'm out of breath. Drop me a note when you finish class. Let me know how it went. I'll see you next week. Bye.